Welcome back to Black, White, and Red All Over, starring Victor.
Hello.
And me, Ryan. Today, we'd like to discuss 3 very cool books that hit the shelves this week. First up, Caliban by Warren Ellis. Next up...
No, Garth Ennis. Garth Ennis. Victor is amazing. Yes,
Yeah.
yes I am.
Sweet. And we start over.
God damn it. No. To be fair, though, I'm
good at my job.
No, I kid you not. Some of the science that he plays around with that is more Ellis.
It's totally Warren Ellis.
Like, it really is. Because when you first said that it was Ellis, I was like, cool. But then I saw it on the cover. I was like, oh, that's Garth Ennis. But reading it, like the warped science and stuff, that is not Ennis-like. Like, that's one of the things I wanted to point out, was that it is so much like Ellis.
Oh, man.
So, yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're right.
Which just makes this even more phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because it's so not him.
Yeah.
It's so not him. Wow. Okay, so, yes, we definitely have that one. We're also going to read, we read, what is it, Starlight number 2. Very nice. And Moon Knight number 2. This is kind of the just time for 2s here.
Yeah.
I'm going to start off on Caliban. And obviously, shout out to Garth Ennis for writing a story that is so outside of your norm that it could ever be confused with Warren's stuff. The way that you play with science, using the slight reference of the bleed, that's genius. I really dug this. I feel like it's a great start to something epic.
Yeah.
Very on par with Alien to me, though.
See, Alien, I felt the Alien. I felt Event Horizon.
Yes.
It's got a horror vibe mixed into it.
Yes.
And the sci-fi is like high level, kind of like with Warren Ellis when he was writing Authority and some of the other stuff.
Authority, Planetary, the way that he was addressing scientific notions, theories, facts even.
Yeah.
Ennis pulls it off right here in a way that you're like, oh, well, yeah, but there was no major, I mean, there was slight, I don't know, vulgarities, but nothing that is just, tried and true classic Ennis. So this was really, really well done.
Yeah, just a very clean but still mature read.
Right.
Like it wasn't like the humorous Punisher run that he did or anything like that. It was just hardcore science fiction horror.
Yeah.
Just brilliant.
Yeah, it's very solid. I mean, anybody that reads this and doesn't really feel that magic that's building, stop reading because you've lost your ability to appreciate life. That's just how I'm going to say this. The art is very solid. I did like that too. Again, very feeds into the sci-fi feelings of it all. I love the cube-esque designs that are going on here with the glyphs. Beautiful, beautiful work.
Yeah, because
nice.
you can really feel the difference between the two groups of people or entities, or just read the book.
Yeah, just read it.
You'll
enjoy it. This is a good start, good jumping point for something that seems like it's going to go really, really well. Yeah. And if typical Ennis does kick in, wow, this is going to be so much fun. Because there was a sincere lack of 4-letter words in this one. So if those start to pour back in,
and with
sold.
And his ability to write entertaining violence. When that gets going, it's going to be
this is going to be amazing,
just insane.
So, shout out to this one
and Warren Ellis also.
Yes.
Next up, Starlight number 2, the Flash Gordon for this time period.
Yes.
I can feel it like a movie now.
I agree. I was actually really impressed by the expedience of its release. Not for nothing, Mark, but you are known for late books. Now, I'm not saying that it's all your fault. A lot of the artists that you work with have a caliber and tendency to be a little slow, but this one was a solid production.
Yeah.
I really like the sparseness of design in some places. You let the story visually just kind of unfold naturally. I loved it. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Basically what happens in this issue is it picks up at the end of the first issue where there is someone from the planet that McQueen went to originally, and they want him to come back. Apparently another race has come in, and it's what'll happen is if you have a tyrant or a horrible leader in charge, like a total despot, in a weird way it brings a stability.
Creates peace. Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best, and it's usually the worst, but at least there's a stability there.
Right.
With that gone,
now it's open fields here.
Yeah. And
that's an interesting concept. I think that's a bigger idea that as political as we could ever go,
Yeah.
America really should kind of pay attention to, because we do have this idea of, oh, that's a bad guy, let's go get rid of him. But
Yeah.
what happens when you do? You know, sometimes I think we've heard that allegory, you know, in reference to Iraq and things like that.
Yeah.
How, you know, Saddam, as crazy and bad as he was, he kept sort of everyone else in line.
Yeah.
So with him gone, now it's a whole nother bag of worms. So I think this kind of plays on that on a big,
Yeah.
epic, intergalactic scale,
Definitely.
which is really, really cool.
Yeah, it's a real subtle move on Mark Miller's part to sneak that in there, and it's really
much so.
really solid. One of my favorite parts was when they're getting in the spaceship to go back.
Yes.
And the guy's like, no, let's tool around a little bit, because those people have made fun of me and not believed me for
indeed.
years.
Like, you know what? I almost wish he had stayed on that a little longer.
Yeah.
Like to actually, when he's engaged by the military, to tell them who he is.
Yeah.
And then go.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah, this is Captain such and such, such and such. I don't want to give anything else away.
Yeah.
But just boom, go for it.
Yeah.
Because he earned that.
Oh,
He
yeah,
earned
totally.
that. And so, yeah, definitely. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Side note.
Yeah, it's definitely, that's another book you should pick up, and if you missed out on issue 1, pick that up too.
Yes, definitely. Solid. And then,
Moon Knight
oh my.
number 2.
Dose, okay? Oh. This had a magic to it that is hard to explain.
Yeah.
As to why it was so amazing.
Yeah, the way it's a one shot.
Right.
It's a one and done issue. So if you're 30 plus years old and you remember books in the 80s where you could pick up an issue, you knew it was Superman, whatever.
Right.
Here's the story. Go. You're done. It is that way with this.
Yes.
Just the way that the initial story is set up with the panels and the two.
Goodness. Like there's such a visceral storytelling to it that you feel this story like outright. And the thing that I do want to jump in on about the one-shot aspect is this is issue 2.
Yeah.
Like the notion of doing this kind of one-shot issue 2, that's bold.
Yeah.
That's bold. Like, I mean, you're still trying to find the legs of the series to see if it's
Yeah.
going to work. They're already, that's confidence.
Yeah.
That's what that is right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and it's just freaking brilliant.
It's really, really good. The ending, just,
Oh,
as we call it, it is, I'm giving it 5 mic drops. Like, that's what that is. Like, boom, done, on a scale. 1 mic drop, not too bad. 5 mic drops. That's what
Yeah.
this is. This is an epic thing. Now, in a very interesting way, Moon Knight seems to be a cameo in this.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
brilliantly done.
Yeah.
Like, how do you make the title character a cameo spot in this issue? Second issue
Yeah.
again, but it works.
Yeah.
It works perfectly well.
Yeah, because it's not like he was trying to tell a story and like, oh crap, I got to fit Moon Knight in.
Right.
It fit. Because basically, what the story is called, I think it's called The Sniper.
Yes.
And it's a dude who's a sniper, and he's just killing off people
Yep.
at this.
For a reason.
Yeah.
For a reason. You'll see.
And yes, which ties in hugely.
Amazing.
And Moon Knight shows up. He's going to stop the sniper. But then the harsh reality of the real world we live in sets in.
Yes.
And that's where.
It just overshadows all of the superheroic antics where you're just
Yeah.
like, dang,
Yeah.
that's it. And that's real.
Yeah.
I did also like how, unlike Batman, and I know that Moon Knight often gets like a lot of comparisons
Yeah.
to Batman, what we saw in this one was reactions of violence that showed that he wasn't invincible.
Yeah.
That I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
He's a dynamic force, but there was visible
Yeah.
impact to what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think that's a great move.
Yeah.
Really good move.
Yeah, the element of realism
Yeah.
in it. It's like you could see somebody with the right physical capabilities and the amount of money to make the tech try this.
Yes.
And this would be the natural result
Yes.
of what would happen. Just
It's a good
Just
one. It's a good one.
absolute
This one,
brilliance.
I would almost say, like, even if you didn't get issue 1, get this one.
Yeah.
Because this is just a solid, like, boom, story.
Yeah.
Read it, and you like it. It's brilliant. It really is. Like, I feel, as a writer, I feel challenged by this book.
Yeah.
I do.
It
because-
makes. I wonder if, for the rest of at least maybe the first 6 issues, it's going to be like that.
Oh,
one
goodness.
issue story done. One
That's
issue
nice.
story done, and then it's just because he did that with Fell City.
That's true. He did. He did. And
So-
that's a dynamic thing.
Yeah.
So if that's your plan, Warren, we're on board. We are definitely on board. 5 mic drops. Definitely that. That was one-handed clap, too. Did you hear that? Did you hear the one-handed clap action? That was serious. But yes, these are some top-notch picks for this week. I definitely appreciate that. Hey, you know what else comes out this week? Uh-oh, Captain America: Winter Soldier. Now, we definitely talked about the prize, right?
Yep.
You want to reiterate that one?
Bring in a ticket stub from any showing of it this weekend. Get entered in the chance to win $100 in Captain America trade paperback.
I'm sorry, did you say $100?
100 US dollars.
That is, not Canadian dollars.
No, because that's only 89 cents on the dollar.
Wow, see, this is Captain America, baby. What about Russian? I mean, we are doing a Winter Soldier here. No? Still USDs?
Yeah.
USDs, baby, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, if you are interested in checking me out this weekend at any of the premieres, starting on Thursday, I'll be at the AMC Grove City 14 Theater doing sketches and selling stuff to people, and then we will team up, if that's all right.
Yep.
Is it cool if I team up with you?
We're there.
We're
there.
We
We're
do
there.
that? Sweet. Then you'll see us both at the Gateway Theater on campus on Friday, so come check us out there. And then this weekend, I'm pulling double duties here. What can I say? I'm a workaholic. But Saturday and Sunday, come find me at the Nutter Center in Dayton, Ohio for the Gem City Comic Con. Shout out to Jesse on doing such a good show. Mark Wade, you, me, we're having a thing. You already know what it is. I'm not going to talk about it.
Last but not least, April is also Autism Awareness Month. So we're going to be posting up a list of trades on our Facebook page, Comic Town, that when you purchase them, proceeds from those trade sales will go to Autism Speaks. So I'll have that list posted up tomorrow after I get my autism puzzle piece tattoo done. So that's right, ladies. I'll be a tattooed bad boy.
That's right. That's right. Now, you have a very personal connection to autism.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, can you share so that way people know that this isn't a bandwagon and he's jumping on? This isn't something, he read about in some news thing. He was like, oh, I'm going to do this. What is your personal attachment?
My oldest son, Brennan, he's high-functioning autistic. We have him in a special school just because he gets picked on a lot. He can't cope with it and can't read facial cues. So he's very sweet, but he isn't equipped to deal with the larger world as is. And then my daughter Tessie, so 2 out of my 4 kids, which is real luck of the draw, I guess, is nonverbal and has a lot of sensory issues.
Okay.
So it was like she's 5 and just said, I love Dad for the first time 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And I'm a hard man, and I almost teared up.
I can understand. Listen, I can kind of hear it on you right now, so I definitely understand.
Yeah.
But I definitely will say that this is a tremendous effort on your part, both for your personal connection and just in the general scope of things. So definitely show some support. Look for those trades here at Comic Town, and help make the world a better place for everyone involved. So thank you.
Yeah. CDC just came out with new statistics. 1 in 60. I believe it's 1 in 66 kids now have something under the autism spectrum as a social disorder. So there you go.
This is your chance. Do something that will help.
So on that not so positive note.
No, that's definitely positivity. That's superheroes. We're all superheroes, saving the day, one book at a time.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Thanks for tuning in, and stay classy. Ka-chow.